exactly?
I'm the guy whose back door you just kicked in.
I'm sure that we can all accommodate one another. Mr. Layton.
You can't disconnect us.
I know. We drained the banks too low running from him.
She's doing it. She's got us a hand free. Mel.
I think it's snowing.
She's losing it, man.
Assumptions, Mr. Layton. If we don't talk to the passengers soon, I swear the track talk will eat us alive.
And, you took a shortcut?
And what is a tailie?
I won't give you anything, no matter what you do to me.
Cliff?
They were out of morphine, and I didn't see any jackboots.
Must have been painful.
Passengers are tired of war. Am I wrong?
She's clearly not wrong.
Look who it is. 我们终于找到你了。
I'm on this side.
Tunnelman fought for a vote. You're supposed to be writing the Constitution.
Jakes, I wish we were preparing for elections too. What happened with Grandma and Grandpa?
Car. They were in their 80s. They took cyanide the morning the Taily Army took the train, so it would be nice.
Bloody cold outside.
Train psycho, brakeman blowy. It's far enough right there.
Hey, we're just having a look. It's an open train.
It's martial law for you.
Who is smoking weed?
Blow, ether. I got a mango. Perfect.
Martial law. Don't take it personally.
How can I not take it personally? You saw fit to inform the engine. But not
God's sake.
Until we can go back out there!
This is the world!
We'll disconnect. And we'll take a short spin in reverse. When we return. Come on now.
Every year before the snow came, my father would burn slash piles. Mounds of dead fallen brush. I'd hold my face up to the heat and dare myself closer, like I was walking into the sun. When Alex was old enough, she helped me hose down the ash pits.
Nice to see you two landed on your feet.
It's for Zara and the baby.
Yeah, no, it's good to have a place to call home.
Congratulations. That was a really beautiful ceremony.
Ladies and gentlemen, Detective Best Till.
How'd everyone sleep? Not good? Well, you don't touch it. I mean, it could be poison, right?
Get hospitality.
values hospitality. Laugh at me all you like, Mr. Roche. I'm telling you that Kevin...
Agreed.
Bring him.
Run alongside you, for Christ's sake. Now get out of my doorway. Get!
Thanks.
Whatever it's snowing, Javi. Something's happening out there. Something's changing.
You can scrub. Well, you tell me all about what you saw up there. I need the room, Alex.
Josie.
Excuse me.
Same cup. Cracked and wise. Just a reminder.
I'm good with my fists. And your friend?
I have connections. Oh, maybe you haven't heard.
Each other apart back here.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he's hoping for.
Yeah, so maybe this is how we beat him. The mission is hope.
A message, sir. Go and make me proud. Go on then.
It's just about punishing Melanie, right?
And we're telling a story, Alex.
On behalf of Snowpiercer.
Mr. Wilford, let's keep it moving. The sub-train is waiting.
Alice. The Earth is warming.
There's no lie too audacious for her.
She's not lying.
Oh, and here's the blood-soaked stowaway to...
All hostilities cease.
Josie.
It's for all of us. It's hope.
We all know how this ends, don't we? Everybody dies. That shouldn't be a surprise. Really? If you can just muddle through, show a little ingenuity, people line up for tickets to the... Breakfast is served. If it doesn't work, is that you, Mr. Layton? Whatever are you doing among the engineers?
Hey, Wilfred's gonna squeeze us for these supplies.
We still need parts for Snowpiercer.
Yeah, I got
Look at it. How's a tailie supposed to move a little weed now?
3 volt sleds.
Yes, I have 3 volt sleds. But if I give you one... 27 cars of supplies, Melanie. 27.
You don't know how degraded their solar panels are, and your data systems need a reliable power source to create a climate model. Okay, so...
Yeah, but you're not dead.
You sold yourself as a smuggler.
Right. Smuggle. We'll protect ourselves. You all know how to protect each other and hold the line.
This guild drinks an awful.
To picture what you looked like. What are you doing?
We want her off this train. Look at me.
Everyone okay? Nice and calm.
I believe we found a teaching moment.
Ready for shutdown? And hail Bloody Mary.
We'll take it, Ruth.
She's got it.
Speed's climbing, Allie. Hold on to it.
That's the last tear I'll allow.
We just never got our feet set. Never showed these people they could trust in your system. And now Wilfred's back.
Back again, and he's already got some supporters on this side.
Yeah. It's about the size of it.
Which leads me.
Please,
I wanted to keep you there longer.
I wanted to hit the brakes so bad. But we didn't.
Find me on Snowpiercer. Bye.
And in you go.
Cars now, Audrey.
Is our seamstress Amelia? Then let's put on a show. So left us this.
serious.
Serious indeed.
Go on.
She'd need.
Do you think I should be worried? After you said you don't like being seen doing business with the tail!
I'll train with these.
Yo, Leighton, we gotta protect ourselves, man.
No one needs to stand by Leighton. Josie.
And let me help.
Typical.
Your attention towards our engineers.
Right.
Other girls to play.
No pleasure at all.
It's truth, see? She's from Oz.
No way.
Hi. Yeah.
What are they?
I can hear a band playing. Your voice.
Hey. Up there, that flashing light. Isn't that her?
Once it hits 35,000, Melanie should link to it and start collecting all of its weather data.
It's easy to fight when you've never been hurt before. Until it happens, you're invincible. Some days I lose sight of who I am. But I can't forget what my mission is. I have to keep the hope alive. That I can still make a difference. That was the only best day of my life.
He has lost his mind. Do you see what he has us reading?
Who wants to open with thoughts on our Rebecca? You? Yeah?
If she doesn't trust herself, then why would we ever trust her?
Excellent point.
You switch these two wires, we can hear everything he says. He won't be able to tell if his comms are turned on.
What's Wilford planning for tonight? The Edwards don't look too pleased.
Don't. They are not people.
I have a source over there.
All right. I think we can guess who that is.
So you're communicating through.
Why didn't you say so? You can't do announcements like that.
Simple invite would have worked.
Nothing, including you, moves through third without my permission.
How come you can invite Audrey over and I can't go see Lila Folger?
Because, my dear, today is about
What will Wilford do to a spy?
Careful, Terrence.
Terrence is threatening to expose Josie. He's threatening us. He needs to be dealt with, Andre.
Audrey is one of the most intuitive people I've ever met.
Okay, that's enough.
Melanie's the one thing that's been keeping us all together.
She did it for 7 years.
To our great engineer.
Here, here.
Boki. To our great engineer.
Without hurting. Sometimes yourself. Sometimes others.
You're a leader on this train, Ruth. Your choices make a difference.
Teeth, so I can linger.
I'm sure I can find something sweet.
Melanie linked up as usual.
Riveting stuff, Ben. I guess that's why climate science never really found an audience.
And I made a vow. Never kill outside of combat.
Hey, that stuff you said earlier. About humans hurting ourselves and others. We need to give him time.
Possibly. Or it's a tail thing. Osweiler!
A lone spark lighting the way forward. Wilfred pushes.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Well, that's almost all of it, and still no Audrey.
Call Roche, tell him to meet me at Muscle.
Audrey?
This cold isn't something we can tame. We did this to our climate. And my biggest fear isn't dying out here.
All right.
There you are. Okay. But at first light, I have to power it back up. Patch my batteries into the solar array.
Whatever your investors need to hear, Joseph.
Oh, they had it. We have to rely on Ben, though. And his balloons. And that Spaniard.
Ticketing says you removed half of my geneticists from the passenger list.
We have more important priorities.
Like what?
And if you can't accept that, then your family can stay behind. Arthur was the first to go. The fellow with the bullet in his brain pan.
It's Engineer Cavill again. Has the transport with my family arrived yet? I need to know the moment they're on the train.
I know a great recipe for her.
But then you found them.
It's a miracle.
Why you had to leave me in Chicago?
I'll catch another rat. I'll make it 2 more weeks. You sack of shit.
If they're not checked in, I need you to look for them! Hello? Hello? Snowpiercer departs.
Snowpiercer. I'm prepared to rendezvous for pickup.
You don't have to be sorry anymore.
This is us. People wasting each other to violence.
Here. It's St. Christopher. For protection.
She chose to stay.
That's what it looked like. But I cannot know her motives.
It was a risk sending Audrey over there.
Some kind of trouble?
Just a little domestic unrest. But you wouldn't know anything about that, right?
The alarms went off all night. No one knows what's happening.
Wilfred has locked himself in the engine with Audrey and died at gunshot.
He sticks out like a sore thumb. Strong boy can hold it down back here.
And what about Wise Word when you start using my first name? What's on your mind?
8 breachmen, all murdered at the same time. That's 8 people willing to kill for Wilfred. All the buttons are here.
Is this part of a set?
Есть еще такая куртка?
And I will remind you of the call. I found this screwdriver in your things while you were taking a bath.
No! 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 Leave me alone! Leave me alone! No, leave me alone!
I take comfort in knowing that you now owe me.
Ah, there you are.
Where were you?
Audrey's helping me with something. You're gonna have to remind me why I brought you along.
Sailing nicely. I know. I need you to let go. I need you to calm down. Just give in.
Killed her for Wilford. So who's over here calling the shots? Is it you?
Where do you think you're going?
Quick, here. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Let me go! Shut up!
You strong, Winnipeg? I love you.
I'm hiding from the bad men.
Now lick Mr. Wilford's slipper.
I'm coming with you. Please, can I just come with you?
All right, let's go.
You're the one working for Wilford. Leave it.
Stop it! Stop! This is barbaric! This man is your...
If you die, no one learns the truth.
Tell the headwoods to prep icy bomb. It's time.
Things fall apart, right? Or do they? Who can tell anymore what's true? What's a Wilford ruse?
You're bathing too much.
Beg your pardon?
Well, you think when you bathe, so
Did you all just get on at the last whistle stop? You got the brakeman. You can relax.
You sure about that?
I know you lost your faith on this train, but for those of us holding on to it,
Hey, so I'm redistributing pressure, but it's still building. Javi, I'm getting a pressure surge.
These your hands. There you go.
So when the gills are jammed open...
Too much hydrogen in a tsunami of water.
Exactly.
open it! What was he doing?
This is very severe.
We had very different journeys, but we were both leaders on Snowpiercer.
The last breach worker between you and the Abyss.
We rebuilt him, and now he will never discard.
Pressure's in the red. Ready to vent. It's on the roof.
When you get to the ladder, we'll reduce speed.
He's got it.
Yes! I'm coming home!
You just keep up the good work. Your parents would be very proud.
Yeah, I'm not so sure they would.
I heard the Wilfordites might try and blockade AgSac.
Stanley, get your squad down there right now. You're gonna have to run.
If he's in charge, he'll set everyone straight. Put an end to all...
At what cost?
Well, no, there's Till, right? She's your friend.
No, I just went through a lot.
There it is.
Big Alice, we have an emergency.
And I need you all to get on board. I'll have eyes on Wilford the entire time.
Forgive me. I'm sentimental. You want to replace the ribbon connecting it to the H1 sensor.
Hey, you can watch from here.
The system. All hydrogen production is suspended. We have minutes before the entire engine will fail.
Big Alice, did you hear what I said?
Yes, you're powering down Snowpiercer? All
Can you do it, Leighton? No. You're not an engineer. How can you expect to lead this train?
They're taking you to Big Alice. You promise you'll be well treated.
You understand me? We don't give up.
And Mr. Wilford is a different story. He's turned hope into fear.
Snowpiercer's getting muddy. All the classes mixed up and down.
What a mess.
Well, you ought to begin a full census.
I need you to keep pushing this train forward. We're a week away from picking Melanie up.
Yeah, if she's there, she'll be there.
We already...
These are not passenger files, these are medical records.
Supposed to be confidential.
He wants them divided by age. Children, adolescents, 18.
Please don't touch anything unless I tell you to.
Passengers are concerned. People keep disappearing. Leighton. And now Brakeman Roche and his family. You have done something to my body without my consent.
Honey.
Josie.
He's opening car 272. And he's putting me in charge.
Car 272 has been closed for years.
Wait!
Rush in a draw. Javi on Big Alice. And Leighton's in his compost.
Bravo! What an entrance!
Wonderful. That was really good.
The engine will provide.
Launch data that you so carefully doctored. Ben lost contact with Melanie 10 days ago.
You can go ahead and lock up Leighton. But you'll find a bit of his fight in all of us now.
Honest question. Hanging on to your ideals, being beloved by your people, our train, do you think it makes the slightest cold heart of political power is obedience?
That shit right there is
While
what
the
we'll
rest of the
always
train takes in the carnival, you winners get to enjoy a more intimate evening with Mr. Wilford.
Mr. Leighton said we're all one train together.
Exactly. I thought dinner would be a nice way to bring us all together.
Lala Jr. is a good person, Mr. Wilford. She fell a long way from first when her parents passed. She learned to work, sir. She knows the train now.
This is my winter song to you. The storm is coming.
Leighton. There is still hope, isn't there?
You'll find your moment. So will I.
Why don't you tell them what you did on Big Alice?
That's enough.
There were 200 of us at first. He culled half of us, men.
Which means there's only room for one head of department. We've found you a role. My advisor.
I'm not sure I'm the person for that.
Chance to close the case. They were only too happy to
He's
carry
going
out.
to tell everyone that she's dead. He knows that we lost contact. He's not going to go back for her. He's just going to leave her out there.
I should be in management. Do you copy? It's Melanie.
Look at that. Melanie, she made contact.
You ready to start talking about getting out of here?
Till we finally caught up to Melanie. And I saw Snowpiercer and met her people. I saw women with power. Ruth? Oh my God.
Alex.
And because pregnancy comes with privilege on Snowpiercer.
Exactly. Zara is pregnant.
Let's take a look at it.
Yeah, we know.
Where are we?
We're
2 hours from the turn?
We have got to make that turn off.
Alex is with us too. She's running into...
I want to go out there. I want to see what I can do.
Sykes is with him every minute.
Okay, so what's code for we're stealing the train?
I spent 8 years with a guy. He should be able to figure me out by now.
Look, a double yoke.
Breachman Boscovich, what a welcome sight.
You think you have leverage, but you don't. He doesn't need you, Zara. Just your womb. And the head was...
We made the turn.
Buena suerte, Ben.
You, send men to both engines ready for forced entry. I'll command from behind.
Get a cutter.
Snowpiercer, do you hear me?
We're speeding up.
You could never be the leader she is. We'll take the engine along with a string of cars for Melanie. We'd be quick and we would bring her back to reconnect.
Why don't you just leave everyone?
Go, woman! It's your big day. You're gonna get me my engine back. Always
I
feel
can
full.
survive him. And you're gonna need me here. When you come back.
All right. Where's your famous army? Go on, come on.
She's our guarantee that Zara stays safe. Step back, everyone get behind the link.
You're doing great, keep going!
That's it, Josie. Breach the whole damn car.
It's minus 97 in here.
There isn't enough power to keep me alive more than a few hours. But on a trickle charge, the drives could last months for you.
She did it. These are warm places. She did it so we could survive.